unlocking, customizing, and driving the KS Masked Leader. What's going on? My name is Sid, and welcome back to a channel that has spent every single day since the hunt came out doing every single daily, all the weekly challenges. And if you bought the base version of the motor pass and did all your dailies and all the challenges you are able to do, by now you will have unlocked the KS Masked Leader, the creators one, obviously made by this guy on Instagram. The crew hired him, he designed it. It's the big bad in the HYPERCAR chase event. And even though it's not in any of the hunt event, they've added it in the motor pass as the 51 reward, meaning that 2 of the cars in this motor pass can't even be used. Half of them can't even be used in hunt events. But hey, what are you gonna do when I don't control what the game does. Instead, I just make sure that I can get content out on it for you guys. So do subscribe, turn the notifications on if you want to be the first to the content, the first to the streams. Also, the link will be in the description for the Animosity podcast we uploaded today. We upload every single Monday. Make sure you go ahead, subscribe to them and the Discord server. I love interacting with the community. I'm always there. You get notified on everything I'm doing, planning. Go check that out, the podcast out. Let's get into the video. And here we are. We're in the game. We're at Cape Cod. Absolutely no idea where this is, but I know it's the end of the Bronx HYPERCAR event because the last daily for today was play a HYPERCAR event. And just like the chase and for the foreseeable future of every single motor pass, most likely, because I can't imagine they're going to change it up too much. After 2 to 3 weeks, I will have finished the whole motor pass. By tomorrow, I've got nothing else to unlock in it, meaning that none of the challenges or weeklies or any of that matter anymore. The motor pass is just there from now. But hey, on the plus side, yeah, but instead of dilly-dallying about in the Hurricane, let's go ahead, pause, wait for the PlayStation load time, and we can go into the motor pass just before you guys see what percent of you lot are subscribed. Because I don't know, you guys do you, but that's not a lot of you. But hey, the motor pass, and here we go, collecting the rewards, the Creators K.S. Masked Leader in HYPERCAR 2020 British. Whoa, the KS Masked Leader's British. Yes, of course it was designed for the sole intent of being the bad guy car and to be beaten up and destroyed, meaning it has the full demo derby style damage model. And I can't lie, the tier 50 this motor pass is shocking, utterly shocking. I mean, last motor pass I was considering getting a video out for the tier 50 as well as the 49 car, the Chiron, but I didn't end up doing it, but I easily could have. What am I going to do with it? Vintage light bar rooftop. I'm probably not even going to put that on any of my own cars in general, let alone putting it on a car for a video. The KS Masked Leader, let's check, because normally what these cars like doing is not appearing in my, catalog or vehicles, but is it here? Is it here? Is it here? And does that answer the question? Yes. Oh? Nope. Interception unit. Okay, well, we're heading over to the Street Racing HQ then. Now, I can't lie. I have been looking at this thing in the HQ, and I've test drived it a couple times, because concept-wise, idea-wise, it's definitely one of the cooler cars there is. And once I wait for my game to unfreeze, there we go. We're gonna look for it. I assume it'll be high up. Nope, it's there. But yeah, it's a HYPERCAR with the full Demolition Derby damage model. I've selected it again instead of test driving. But here we go. Let's take it for a quick stock, no customizations, no parts, test drive. And it handles... See, because it's a cool idea, of course. And it's got like the whole, it's got the roll bar, the demo derby interior, but it's in HYPERCAR. And you use it in HYPERCAR events. And it doesn't have any parts on it. Granted, it does not have any parts on it at the moment, but I'm just not sure if it will actually be competitive against other HYPERCARs in, say, PvP, let alone even questioning the fact whether it becomes the best HYPERCAR, because there's no way it's beating out the Magma. But on its own, like the Charger in Street that they just added near the end of last season, or last episode, it's cool in concept because if I plow into this wall or that car, there you go, it's now been mangled insanely, and I can plow into more stuff, and it doesn't seem to be doing any actual health damage, because it has the health bar on the side there. But I assume it wouldn't really make sense if the car became unusable after a certain time, because, well, it's a hypercar. But it's definitely a sick idea. It's definitely a sick idea, but instead of damaging it a bit, we can damage it at even higher speed. Once we're done, oh, there's a little bug there with the logo on it, but not really surprised. But let's customize it. We can damage it more once it's customized. Now, I can't even lie. I don't expect anything. There's no way this thing has any amount of customization. Would they even allow... Can I process my words? Would they even allow liveries? They have. Okay, so it's just visual parts. That's fair. Okay, those are the only stock colors. Now, what color are we even making? To be honest, the colors look kind of cool on it. And I'm leaning towards this blue already, even though I've checked out nothing else so far. But even that kind of like hot pink looks kind of cool. It's got like the cyber... What's the game again? The cyberpunk vibe to it. I'll leave it as matte black for now. Let's look at the liveries. Okay, I think that's definitely sick. I can't lie. There looks like there's potential here. There's potential here. Okay, the potential is going downhill very quick. That doesn't mean there's... I mean... I don't want a shield livery. Something. Come on. There has to be something. Please. Anything. Anything. Oh, this one's a Decepticon. Oh, no. Whoa. Okay. For just any old one, that's kind of a cool looking livery. Can't lie. Whoa, where has this come from? Okay. An actually cool looking livery? I'll apply that for now, but I was not expecting that. And you know what? Just because of that fact, the fact that this is a much harder to obtain car, I'm gonna look through latest. And already, that's better than half the stuff I've seen in Top 100. Regardless of the fact that it's a monster livery. Do you know what? I should have been going through this in the first place. I can't lie. Yes, of course, there's always going to be stuff like this. I'm glad Thomas is getting his name out there. That's just a shame. Ooh. It's a nice looking purple. That's a nice looking purple. But you know what? I'm going to leave this one on it. Because this one actually looks quite cool. Now, does the changing color affect anything? I see that red there. Is it flickering or is my mind just making that up? I think my mind's making it up. Fine tune. Whoa. Huh. Since when has this been here? Okay. That's new to me, I guess. We'll leave it as black. But now we'll go on to the vanities. I do have some pretty good blue and yellow vanities. Not to brag. Now, these ones I feel are an easy cop-out. So instead of the... Ooh. The low polys work. It's either the low polys or the neon yellows. Can I look around? There we go. And the neon yellows work more. But the low polys are a lot cooler. Now, I've got a yellow and blue vanity smoke as well. But like I've just said... I'll probably go with something cooler, like... Actually, do we stick with the low poly theme? You know what, we'll stick with the low poly theme. But now when it comes to boost, I have nothing. We'll go with the yellow stars, just so that matches slightly, I guess. This underglow, I like this underglow. You know what? I'm a fan of that underglow. Now, I wonder how this thing would fare in PvP. Because... depending on if there's a collision PvP race out, I might play that. But first of all, let's put this thing into a hypercar event. And hey, let's put it into a hypercar event that I've played today anyway. And here it is. It looks quite cool. Where's the nitro on this thing? Here on the sides. Can't really see it, but hey, it's good enough. For a lower down livery than top, where this livery really deserves. It's quite, I can't lie, it's quite sick. Let's get some parts on this thing. Here we go. I'll probably just go with any old Nitro Chemist set. There we go. And one thing I did notice is that it doesn't have any window tints or toppers, so you can't put those at all on it. And it does have a stock, extremely blacked out window tint, which doesn't surprise me. It's one of the bad guy cars, so you're going to be ramming it, and I assume they can't exactly put you know, a person in every single one of the bad guy cars, so they just left it, I guess. And here we go, we're heading to Bronx, and as far as I can tell, there's not actually any pro settings for this thing either. Like, I couldn't find any good ones. So this is just how we're going to be using it. And the interior is cool considering the fact it's a hypercar, I guess. But here we go, we're in the rain, and even though I'm an impeccable driver, of course, I'm often prone to a teeny bit of crashing every now and then, I'd say. Especially when I'm trying to get past Janice, Tio, and Neil, I can't lie. Here we go. Not sure what difficulty I have this set on, but we're past them all now. And this thing is feeling a lot more compared to... No! And there we go. This thing is feeling a lot more competitive with parts on it, but it's not exactly insane at handling, and I think no one expected it to be. Not to mention, it's not meant... Yep, there we go, and here comes the damage. Now the question is, does the damage affect the speed? And it doesn't seem to. It doesn't feel like I'm accelerating any slower or any faster. Whoa! Or any faster. I'm pretty sure just no damage there, but rammed into the back of him. Here we go, this turn is deadly, so... Come on. No, yep. Oh! We're good. You know what? It doesn't handle the worst. The thing is, it's just such a throwaway at this point, realistically. It's definitely still a cool concept. It's a cool concept, and we might see it in some other motorpass if they do end up recycling some kind of event or content. But it should be good. Now, this shortcut is definitely a hard one to take, especially if you miss the checkpoint. There we go. If you don't miss the checkpoint, you're meant to grab it, then go around through this way. And I am out of area right now, but I'll just hop back in the area in a second. But there we go. Probably, if anything, was just longer because I missed the checkpoint. But hey, still got there in the end. And other than that first little section, I haven't hit anything. And it handles decent, and it looks decent. And it would be fun to use in Hypercar if you don't get rammed insanely. I just crashed into a wall. Actually, you know what? Oh, never mind. I was going to say, depending on how far ahead I am, I'll crash into some stuff just to see the damage model at high speed, but, you know, I'm just doing that anyway. I know there's a turn coming up. We'll plow into this turn. It handles good at high speed. I can't lie, it handles really good at high speed. Here we go. Now, I missed it. There we go. No noticeable damage. It doesn't seem to have the same parts fly off effect as the Demolition Derby ones do and the car in the events do, but it definitely still has a much more advanced damage model than any other car. In fact, I'm struggling to hit anything at the moment because this thing actually does seem to handle quite well. Can't lie. Much better than I thought. Depending on what PvP playlist is out, let's throw it into another event or a PvP event. Oh, there's a Hypercar with collision event. There's two of them in this playlist. It's just how long will it take me to actually get to play that event. But we'll see. You know what? Just for the content, I'll try my best to get a Hypercar event, and you'll see it now, I guess. And half an hour later, we finally got a Hypercar event in PvP. So I'm gonna hop in the KS Master Leader. You don't know how long I've been sat here trying to get a Hypercar event. One comes up, I vote for it. They don't vote for it. Then there's none, and I have to leave and go into a new lobby. And then there's none, and then I get one and vote for it, and no one else does. But now we're here. And here we go. Let's see if me being in a rammable car makes me any more rammable, I guess. Oh, okay. Yep, that's nice. There goes my door, I guess. There goes the other one. I guess the only thing that might even make me... no! This thing is bad! No! Okay, it's going to Vegas. I know this race. The only thing that's going to keep me up here is track knowledge. I don't even want to risk an overtake. Look at that! He swung for me! I refuse to believe he did not just swing for me. Here we go. Don't like that turn. Oh, it doesn't help when half of my side has just been almost ripped off now. But Oh, I need to get into the slipstream. I can do it. I can't be beaten by a 918. It's literally the default hypercar if you don't have one. And whoa, this thing's turning circle is insane. And turn. Good enough. Nope, not good enough. Okay, he didn't plow into behind me. Instead, he just got baited into the thing. But Jesus, the wheels. Oh no. The car is wobbling and looks like it wants to fall very much apart. But you know what? Minus the doors, we're still intact. But the 918 is catching up. And this thing doesn't want to turn. No. Oh, you're getting blocked. No, he isn't. Yes, he is. Oh, nope, he's gone. Yeah, but slipstream exists. But the only problem is this thing's... Oh, never mind. This guy doesn't know how to drive. This thing's top speed and high-end acceleration does not seem the best. Handling is serviceable at times. Top speed in the bin. What is this guy doing? Well, I mean, I guess I've won because people don't know how to drive. But hey, the KS Master Leader, not that bad. And I guess it'll look kind of cool. I guess having this thing on the podium damaged because it's definitely cool. And I wish that the crew had more reign over, you know, the damaged models of cars, because of course I wouldn't be surprised if it's a mixture of having to render the full damage model for every single car and car companies not allowing the games to add too in-depth damage models because they don't want their cars to seem, I don't know, fragile or just busted up. That every main brand car does not have a fully fleshed out damage model like the Demolition Derby cars do. The only one being the Charger, which I assume they managed to strike a deal with. But now we have this thing, which actually does have a full damage model, and minus the... Whoa, there we go. Even though it's... The realism is always going to be a bit on the wavy side, but the niche and the coolness of it will always stick there. It will always be there, and that's an easy win. They're not even on the big mini-map. Let's plow into some stuff. Oh, yep. Here we go. They're catching up, but that's an L from them. That's an L from them. Not that bad of a win. And there you go, the KS Master Leader. We customized it, we put some vanities on it, we won a normal race, and then we even won a PvP race getting rammed off the start. And after all of that, it's quite cool. And for a tier 49, even though they could have done so much more, I think I'm still okay with the fact that this is the tier 49 we've been given this time. But that also means that now, as of today, there is gonna be no more content based around the actual motorpass for me to make. That's the last video I had from the motorpass. So it's a month of no content now, but I'm still gonna try and get that content out. So subscribe, turn the notifications on if you want to stay tuned. Of course, like I said, the podcast episode is out today, as well as joining the Discord server. You can do that any day. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. That's about it from me. In a bit.